It's a story time with me, guys. Like, I have to tell you this, guys. Like, I have to tell you. This is something I have to tell you for sure. You guys have watched the videos I've made about my trip to Nairobi, right? If you haven't watched, please head there and watch them. So as I was filming these videos, there is a spot where we went, like I had someone helping me, guiding me around Nairobi, where to film and so on. There is a section which we entered, there's a section where we reached, and I didn't know. I didn't know that we are not allowed to film there. I didn't know there are people who work there that don't need to be filmed. I was literally attacked for filming in Nairobi. I hope you guys are gonna have fun. Like, to me, it was an attack, but I also feel very proud. It was my first very arrogant kind of an experience, like very aggressive experience for me. Since I started this channel, I knew this will be part of it. I knew I'll be cheat somehow. Some places I'll film somewhere where it's not allowed or something. There is always mistakes made when you're vlogging, especially in public places. Maybe someone who doesn't want to be in the camera and you put them by mistake and so on. But hey, I didn't see this coming this time around. When I was vlogging, like the street walks in the city of Nairobi and so on, I had someone guiding me around, like a very special person to me. He was taking me around. I trust him very heavily, taking me around the city, showing me where to film, telling me a little bit of history about what's in Nairobi, who built that, who owns that, how they're there, and the progress I've made in the time and so on. So we reached this point, as and prostitutes in Nairobi. They have their section. I didn't know. I swear to God, I didn't know that that's their section. I never was there in that place. I had someone literally guiding me. He's a mature person. He's a very special man, close person to us. He was literally taking me around Nairobi. I was seeing around, and from nowhere, like people just jumped on me and they started screaming and they are grabbing the camera. They are holding me. Ladies. No men, ladies, like a lot of men, a lot of ladies, like strong, tall and aggressive, dressed in a way that I don't want to describe because it was. I didn't know at some point if I had to focus on the fight or I had to focus on what was really attacking me. And my friend, a person who was, having me around, was heavily attacked and held and pushed around and so on. I was trying to stay calm. I didn't know what to do. I'm a foreigner. I don't speak their language. I was trying to stay calm. I was just trying to be me. I was trying to, tell them I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't film them. I can delete whatever they want me to delete. I didn't know that there is not any poster that tells me don't film here. I'm just in public. The governor issued that we can film around Nairobi and so on. I literally didn't know that I was in the wrong spot. I was trying to explain them. They didn't listen. There was this very tall, beautiful woman who, I don't know, they told me she's from the Luo. I think they're tall and very tall and beautiful, big woman. She literally attacked me and she wanted to call me out but your boy is heavy, he's grounded, so I was down a little bit. I didn't want to cause any scene. I was calm. I was like, hey, we can talk this over. They are grabbing me. You guys can see, like, they scratched me. One of them scratched me. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. I wish I filmed this. This was crazy, man. I don't know. Like, I literally asked them, can we check the camera? I'm not filming you. I wasn't filming. Can we check? What can we do? Nobody was listening. It was a hell of an experience. For me, I didn't take it in a bad spirit. I knew probably I endangered their privacy. They don't want their friends to see. Like, there is one of them after this kind of a chaos. There is a gentleman, a very beautiful man that I really respected, came out, and I think he's the boss. He was kind of an older guy in a suit. He came up and he was like, what's going on? He found other people are really having all this noise and all this going on. And he tried to mediate and was like, he took my phone, he took my phone and my camera. And we were walking, he walked me into some app, I think the offices where the bosses, and they're trying to have this kind of a discussion. Why are you filming? And I was like, I'm not filming, we can check, and we can, I'm not filming, we can check. There is nothing like filming, there is no video of anybody that I was filming or anything. And then one of the ladies was like, yeah, you know, she started to tell me. Of course, she told me a little bit why they're attacking me. There's a lot of people who come here and film them and post them for what they do. They're sex workers and they don't want their friends and families in the villages to know what they are doing and so on. But I was like, this is not my problem. Like, I wasn't filming them. They didn't have they didn't have a right to attack me. I mean, I'm in the public city. I'm in a public space. Anyone who doesn't want to be filmed, I think, shouldn't be out, especially during the day, especially if you're in a sector which is very sensitive. I'm not judging them. I'm not against anyone doing whatever they want to do. This is our lives. This is our life. Everyone has got a choice to do whatever they want to do. It's your choice. It's your life. Whatever you want to do with your life, you can do with it. But I was like, hey, that's what you do. You don't want to be seen? Don't be in the daylight. Don't be out in the daylight, or have a little bit of privacy. Don't put it on the street where everybody's seeing. Like, I was a little bit shocked. I asked the lady afterwards, you do not want to be on the camera. You don't want to be seen. Which is very okay. I understand. I'm sorry if you thought I put you on the camera, like I exposed your privacy. But you're also outside. You're not hidden. So which means literally someone can walk into you and can know, if they know that this spot is for is for sex workers, they can know that you doing this kind of a business. So I was a little bit, surprised that they want to have their privacy protected, yet in a very public place. Like, they're standing literally where everybody can see them in their very short skirts, dresses, and their touches. And how I didn't notice that is because I was not looking, maybe. But like, after the attack, I looked around and I knew for sure I was in the wrong zone. I was in a spot I shouldn't have been in the first place. But also, you know what? The next time, I'll be more careful. But I love how this gentleman came in, stood in, got to give me a little bit of a protection. There was nothing more shaming than I was trying to literally explain them. Because my friend who was taking me around was pushed very far, and there. He had around 20 to 30 women holding him up, half down. I don't remember, I couldn't really recall. I was being watchful on what's going on with me and them and my phone. And so, this was very aggressive. How there? And that very strong, because there was one who was grabbing me, one who grabbed my hand, and I couldn't tell she's a woman. I couldn't tell it was a woman. I literally turned back and I was like, are you a woman? No, I didn't say that, otherwise I could be killed. But I was trying to explain them in a different language. Some of them don't understand English. Maybe they do and they just didn't want, because I think in such a job you needed to have a little bit of languages, because you never know where your clients are coming from. But I was literally having this kind of a fun, and I'm not sharing this to expose them or to attack them. I didn't take any photo of them. I'm not going to do anything like that. I think it is disrespectful, both to them, to their families, and so on. But I think I'm just giving my voice out and telling my fellow travelers to maybe be a little bit watchful, not to get in the same spot that I was in when they're in Nairobi. I don't know, I think I'm gonna put this a little bit there. But yeah, I don't want them to be in the same spot. Like, we were literally attacked by sex workers. Yeah, we were literally attacked. And what was very I now want to make this more of a conversation. I don't want to make it more like these normal YouTube vlogs where they're just telling you what happens and so on. I want to make this kind of a conversation, and that's why I want you to leave a comment of, have you been in this kind of a situation before? What do you think of this kind of a situation? How can we address it going forward? Like, literally, when you're new in a country, when you're new in a city, you're trying to see everything around it. And I was lucky enough to have someone guiding me. If he told me, don't film here, don't have your camera out here, people may think you're filming us, by no chance, I could never get my camera out because, you know, I respect cultures, I respect societies, I respect people. I think everyone has a right to design that thing the way they want it to be. I didn't know. And there's so many other people that don't know. And like after that, I actually went online to check if there are people who post these videos. Yes, there are people who post these videos. Like they show them the line of them, you know, walking around or standing and all these poses. I don't know how they're able to film this, or maybe they're on top of the buildings or filming them. How? I'm not sure, and I cannot pretend to be wise enough to know. But I wasn't filming it. And how can we make it safer for people like me who have no crew? I know it is something I'm bringing out with a lot of you. Maybe like, this guy is laughing. Yes, I think it was crazy, but I think it was also one of an experience that I was like, you know, they didn't call me up. They carried my friend. There's also some guy who was trying to intervene to secure us, and he was carried up very high, very high. Not my friend, but the friend of another guy who was trying to intervene and so on, was carried very high. It was a shock. I actually feel at this moment, I feel like I wish I had a camera. I wish I had a video. But I love this guy who came from that building and stood in, and you know, yeah. After that, they walked me through the building to the other side of the city, and then I was able to walk freely. I didn't have any problem with them. Can I remember them if I see them? Yes, because this is a memory I will remember for a very long time. Yeah. I'm extremely proud of this new journey that I've started, and yeah. What should we do? As travel vloggers, what should we do not to be in the same spot where I was? Is the question. So for now, I'm out.